name is Innocent Ntanga. I am from Zimbabwe. I came to Hong Kong about 7 years ago as a refugee. So I was homeless the first few months. Now I run a social enterprise called the Africa Center Hong Kong, and I also work as an analyst for an investment bank. When I was in Zimbabwe, there was elections at that particular point, the presidential elections and parliamentary elections at the same time. So I was going around, educating people on their choices, on voting, and the policies that each candidate is proposing, and that didn't sit well with the government then. And then, after several threats to my life, including being kidnapped, which I escaped, and then that's how I left. So when I got to the airport, I just had to find the place that I could go without having to look for a visa. Then Hong Kong was on the list, and then I came. When I got off from the airport, the immigration officer asking me, where are you going to stay? Which hotel? I mean, I really didn't know. I think she was just like, you're going to Chongqing Mansions? But for me, I don't think I can afford a mansion. So I arrived, and then I'm like, what a mansion. It's a very, very different type of mansion. Welcome to the rooftop. Place to get all the best views. Secret place. I stayed in Chongqing Mansions for a few days. Money ran out. I only had 200 Hong Kong dollars. And then things didn't turn out well, and then I was homeless. After living in Chongqing and Mirado Mansion, this is the place I stayed. After I'll spend the day in the library, and then in the night I'll just come and sleep over here. This was my 5-star hotel. This was my chance to learn. Because when you're at the bottom of the society, you can understand more about people around you and society itself. Because people tend to treat you with very little respect sometimes if you are sleeping outside.